So
live.
Until I can get a mat.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a little slippery.
Yeah, you do not want me having wheels on this floor.
Oh, I can't even imagine the sound.
That's all you'd hear.
We're live now at this link. If you can't watch live, this link will take you to the archive. Thank you for being a patron. That goes out to my $5 peeps. I brought my cheat sheet
notifications.
Yeah. Alright, let's share this to Facebook and Twitter real quick, and then we should be ready. Sharing a page you manage, not gamers with cast, but TVGP. Share that on Twitter.
Mic check. Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay, we've got YouTube chat up. Alright. You ready to kick this thing off?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, starting in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Moonpir Boston Rebirth. I'm your host, Boston, and joining me as always in Adventures in the Basement is Moonpir.
Hello.
How did we do on... this was a weird week for both of us for a large number of reasons, so I feel like we missed a bunch of dailies.
Yeah, I missed at least 2.
Yeah, so maybe not the week we really count. Especially because this week had not 1, but 2 lost dailies.
Yeah, it really did, and screw the lost dailies. I used to be good at the lost dailies, like I genuinely did, and it's just gone. My entire skill repertoire with the lost has vanished.
You got kicked in the head by a mule, and that's just gone. Along with like everybody's birthdays.
No, I can tell you. Well, luckily I keep a calendar for that.
Yeah, close this window. I'm sorry, everyone. You can hear this stupid yippy dog.
But no, luckily, luckily I keep a calendar for everyone's birthdays, so that's not too big of a concern. But no, it was I think it was the completion of the post-it note with the Lost, where I was just like, okay, I've done that. Never playing with him again, and then a daily pops up, and it's just like,
Yeah. I feel like this week didn't actually have any really memorable dailies otherwise.
No, not particularly.
Yeah. Did you run today's daily?
I haven't run today's yet.
So
is it a normal mode Mega Satan run by any chance?
It was crazy. It was this time, of course, was with Lily, which is just an undying nightmare. Lily... The name of the game for Lily's run today was the name of the game for every bit of Isaac I played this week, which is we are going to give you 0 damage upgrades, and we're also going to give you all of the items you don't want to pick up.
Yeah,
so it's like you're on the 3rd floor, and you have picked up 0. It's just like, okay.
Yep.
It's real bad.
I am getting better at doing that though, like going into a room and seeing what I don't want to pick up. Like during my random playthroughs, I have managed to avoid picking up Tiny Planet.
Nice.
And soy milk twice I've avoided.
Soy milk came up for me like 3 times this week, and that's like, I like run into the room and I like skid to a stop like, no one's, I wasn't here, you didn't see me.
Yeah, is that milk? Is that normal milk? Is it chocolate milk? Is it soy milk? Which one are you?
Yeah, I'm very glad that Ed wasn't a troll with milk, because he could have made milk the exact same sprite as soy milk, but just made it a little bit lighter. There is a troll item like that in Afterbirth Plus.
Oh yeah.
You know the white bean? I think it's just called the bean.
Yeah. Is that Teuton Touch?
No, yeah, maybe. Or it's the one where, like, you push it and it toots and it just pushes people away.
Yeah.
There's an item that has the exact same sprite called Wait What? But what it is it does an incredibly powerful, like, explosion effect out of you with those rocks that come out of the ground. So, thankfully, it's one where you don't have to take it hoping it'll be the good thing and it's the bad thing, because... The bean is just fine. You're gonna, if you pick it up and it's not, wait, what? It's like, oh, okay.
I'll just transfer that back to the pedestal and keep whatever I've got. Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I did a whole bunch of runs this week as Blue Baby. I hate Blue Baby. I genuinely hate Blue Baby.
It's feast or famine, man.
It's not just that. It's also about damage avoidance, which, if you're listening to this show, you know I do not do well when it comes to damage avoidance.
Well, I haven't played as Blue Baby in a while, and I played a little bit as him this week. I always forget the damage he starts off with is shockingly low.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just needs to be, like, even 0.5 higher than that would be a huge bonus.
Oh, yeah. And I had a couple of decent runs with him, but nothing where I was ever actually, like, cruising kind of situation.
Right.
But, I don't know, I mean, the worst thing is he is the next on my circle of characters that needs his post-it note filled.
The circle of suffering.
Yeah. It's getting bad, like, I hate Blue Baby. Like, I feel like I've done all the characters I'm good with, and now I'm stuck with everybody who I'm horrendous with.
Yeah, and it's like, it's one of those things. There was a really good argument, maybe I should call it a discussion instead, online on, I don't remember, it was some subreddit. I was reading Reddit, as I do. And someone was really frustrated because they didn't like Binding of Isaac because everybody's feedback to them about Isaac was, well, you just need to get good. And it's like, that's such the wrong attitude to take about Isaac. Isaac really is, you just need to get the more experience. Like, we've been talking about building our flowchart. Flowchart isn't just for items, it's also for what enemies do I kill first, or I'm in boss rush, which one of these do I kill, the bloat first or do I kill an angel first? You know, like, all that stuff. And like, to distill it down to get good is just like, I think you're really missing the why we're still playing Binding of Isaac is because you continue to get better the more experience you have. I'm still not good at Isaac, and I've been playing it for thousands of hours.
I'm okay. I'm not nothing special, but I'm okay.
Well, personally, you're pretty special.
Well, no, that's just a downright lie, and you know it. But no, yeah, I mean, like you said, this week's been a weird and rough week, so it's been one of those games where it's like, do I really want to go in and get my teeth kicked down my throat?
Right.
Okay, let's go try speed, which I did over and over and over again. That didn't go well.
No.
So, shockingly enough, speed did not go well.
Yeah.
Which, that is the challenge that will... That challenge is the one that will refine your flowchart as quickly as possible.
Yep.
It's speed.
Yeah.
Because speed is the one where you have less than a second to make a decision before you need to be moving on.
Yeah.
Like, it's a little ridiculous.
I decided I have a vendetta against this game on my second save file, and I thought,
okay,
since the game did me dirty last week on my let's bring 97 coins into the donation machine for greed and turn in 4 of them, I said, all right, I'm going to unlock Holy Mantle for the Lost. I said, I think, I looked it up, I think I need like 485, something around that, the 500 coin range.
Mm-hmm.
And I have like 385. And I was like, I just need like a handful of good runs. I don't even need to bring like 50 coins. I can just have 5 coins that get there with 20. That's all I need to do. So let's just start hitting random and let's just start playing. To say that they went poorly is one of the largest understatements I will say this year. I could not get a run to make it past the second floor because of either poor speed, terrible damage, starting off with Eden and I'm shooting like one tiny shot every 10 seconds.
Oh, and I don't like Eden.
Starting with items that just don't work. So I was like, I really like Eden because I like making lemonade out of lemons. And but so often you can't do that in greed mode. You can do that in like a normal run because you have the luxury of time and you have the luxury of hopefully getting a bunch of trinkets or getting a bunch of good items or something coming together over, let's say, the first 4 floors. But when you start on a bad Eden run on greed, you have to hit that immediately, and that has to get better right away, and it almost can't.
Yeah.
So screw the Binding of Isaac. I had one of those weeks where it's like, I'm having a rough week, and Binding of Isaac, this doesn't make sense for a lot of people, but Isaac is my comfort food game. And I because I was saying, because on so many of these runs you can make lemonade out of lemons. You can start with the worst run, and by floor 5 you're guppy and you got proptosis, and you're just shooting, you know, giant tears that cover the entire screen, and that feels really good, until it doesn't.
Yeah.
And that's when Isaac giveth and Isaac taketh away.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, that's probably the phrase that suits this game more than anything else.
Yeah. Is
Isaac giveth and Isaac taketh away, because it taketh away my sanity.
Yes.
So very quickly.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it does the Demon Souls, Dark Souls thing so well. Like, I think I talked about it one day on the show proper of, you can play a game, like, I think I was playing Assassin's Creed at the time, and it's like, I made 6 hours worth of progress and I felt nothing.
Right.
Whereas Demon Souls, you make an inch, literally an inch of progress, and that means something. And that's something that Isaac does really, really well. It's like, oh, I just ticked off one of the hard mode post-it note spots.
And then you unlock a baby.
Quite nicely. Yeah, and then you unlock a baby. Always with the babies.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I actually did unlock another baby at some point this week. But
it's sort of unfortunate, because I know that the babies can be really powerful if you play co-op, but there's no online co-op, so the opportunities for us to play that is nil.
0.
Really. And my wife does not want to play that game at all, and it sounds like your wife is in the same position.
I believe the noise my wife makes when I load up Isaac is or yuck.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah, my wife's favorite story is, you have been playing this game since before we got married, and we've been married for a few years now, but I'm not going to play it. It's like, well, I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's our episode this week. You know, we will, hopefully things are going to settle down so we can play some more dailies, and Moonpir is building a new computer, so you know, hopefully we can get on that PC Isaac train at some point. And stop being second-class citizens here. You know, slumming it on the consoles.
Which, I mean, let's mention that on the way out the door as well. We finally got an Xbox One update.
Yeah.
Well, news update, not an actual update.
That's
clarification 6.
No patches.
Yeah. No patches yet, just an update that, hey, it will come out.
It has I think the word they used was, it has begun development. Which is like, well, okay.
Yep. Always good.
Well, thank you, Moonpir, for joining me in our Adventures in the Basement yet again.
Thank you for the lack of sunlight.
It's my pleasure. I mean, we gotta, you know, I don't think maggots like the sunlight, and you know, they really like all that poop down there. So,
yeah, that's true.
We will continue spelunking next week.
That's a different game.
Oh crap, that's right. All right, thank you for watching the video, everyone. Bye.